I got a few minutes, maybe half an hour or so, play a few games. I haven't played any rated games since the last stream. I really only been playing rated games for the streams. Um, I don't play as much as I should, especially being an actual streamer. Is no one trying to play today? Play a casual game. I'm still working D4. I like to play a G3 system. Can start with this. I'm gonna play that move anyway. Okay, this, right? Hitting this, and if B5, then this is available. There's a lot of tactics in these openings, but overall, black has to really stretch to hold the pawn. He can hold it, but he has to really bend over backwards. And of course, B5 can't be played because you can just take this pawn's pin and this pawn's pin because of the bishop. So there's a lot of stuff like that in these openings. Now this knight doesn't really look stupid if I move away, but I don't want to take. I like this knight. Let's move it back here. I assume he's gonna. So, sorry, arrow's going crazy. He's gonna get this working in tandem. Yeah. And here I should probably just do this, right? Capture back with the pawn. This is fine. I'm gonna move my rooks to the C and D files. Oof, I want to go there. Can't go there yet. I think I have to do this first, right? Let's do this. Since the rook's off of the diagonal, we'll do this, force the knight off. I doubt he takes. He's going to want to leave his bishop here. Even though his bishop's not really pointing at anything, it's still stunning my position here. All right. Let's see if we can make something happen with this. Okay. Um. Okay. So he's willing to be passive there. How about just this? Going right back. Now what? Not really threatening anything. This is just annoying. Okay, I was not expecting that. I think I just win the pawn. And now this is a real threat. I mean, that's a problem. Yeah, I think he had to do that. Um, let's see if there's anything available here. Maybe just take, huh? Take. Queen takes. Do I get anything out of that? Not really. But it feels like that was a little premature. I think this is maybe winning. Or this way. Either way, my pieces are both covered. This is fine. He actually just gave my king a little breathing room. Now all I have to do is find a way to trade queens and I should win. Um, where is my queen gonna be most active? Feels like there. The only problem is the immediate knight to g4. Oh shoot, I forgot I'm not playing with an increment in this game. Let's just do this since I don't have an increment. And we can force him away. Force him to occupy this square. Yep. And now we start to push. I can bring the rook here. I don't think that accomplishes anything. Let's find out. So I definitely want this bishop to help. And he can do it directly like this. Now I can kick the queen. Kick the bishop. Okay. Nowhere for the bishop to go. Is that a threat? I think so. Okay. I'm threatening to just win the rook here. Okay. Back here. Nah, I couldn't get there. That's one of the reasons I hate playing without an increment is just like you get in a position that's so obviously winning and it's just a matter of can you can your opponent play complicated enough moves to make you run out of time before you win your easily won position. It's just it doesn't feel like chess. All right, let's try and get another rated game, see if it works this time. All right. And I've been playing non... Oh, what is this? Okay. He scared me. I don't... I don't know the opening. I mean, I don't know many openings, but I definitely don't know that one. What happens here? See, he played c3, but now he can't play d4 because his queen's on the e-file. We can do this. Okay. I'm fine with this. So he played an opening that gives black very, very easy equality. Like some of the easiest equality I've ever reached. But that doesn't mean anything. How do I want to develop? I think I just want to... Let's get my king out of the center first. And then this. Bring the bishop here to directly oppose this guy. All right. If bishop here, I will fix the pawn. Yep. Fine with that. So now this pawn's fixed for now, unless he sacrifices, which I don't know what I don't know if that leads to anything. If he does that, I'll just trade. Okay, I have the bishop pair. And now don't want him to get this in. I like my queen right here. The next step is to Bring this rook over. The light squared complex on the queen side is weak, but I don't know if there's any real way to take advantage of it. Let's bring this rook over. He might just play a5, and if he does, I'll push and he can get a knight in there that doesn't really do anything. All right, that's kind of what I was concerned about. So this knight isn't serving much of a purpose here, so I can add it to the defense of the light squares here. This pawn's covered by both bishop and queen, so I don't have to worry about it. I just have to remember that this pawn is only guarded by the bishop, so I can't get greedy, like take this pawn. Right now, it's looking like I can, but I wonder if he's actually trying to calculate right now whether he can take that pawn. Okay, he decided to defend this pawn, which is reasonable. I feel like I should just get this over with, these trades. Yeah, let's do that. No matter which piece he takes with, I'm moving the rook over. And now this is a move now. And I have to take. And he has to take with pawn. Which is might be what he was gunning for the whole time. Let's see. I wonder if he's just calculating this. It is a move. And I don't really know where to put my queen afterward. I think I have to take. I don't think it's an option to not take. No point in wasting time. Attack this pawn. If he defends this way. Okay, that makes more sense. Because now this pawn's going to be undefended if I push. I think that was the idea behind that. Now I'm not going to capture this pawn. There's no way to capture that pawn. That is a passer that I'm just going to have to deal with from now on. So let's try and push these pawns by doing this. I'm wondering if he's going to go knight here. Now he knows that this rook move makes this pawn push possible. And I am going to isolate this pawn if he lets me. And the way to isolate that pawn would be to push, take, queen moves, and push. So, for example, and if he just moves the queen without taking, then I'll just push. And then suddenly, this bishop can get activated. Yeah. Okay? And now this bishop can get activated here. Okay. I no longer have to have my rook here. I can move the rook here. Let's do that. And now, like, if knight here, let's just go this way. Do it right now. Obviously, he can't push the pawn because of this. Let's get on this pawn on f2 is undefended. So let's make it a problem to take the knight. Or to move the knight, I mean. You know, here, I'm going to move up. And if he plays knight f5, I'll come in here. How about that? And now the next thing I want to do is get my king to h8. Right now it's defended dynamically. But it won't be for long. And now he has to worry about this pawn. I have a huge time advantage. Okay. Elected to do something about it. Yeah, let's do that. Just to make sure there's no tricks here. I need to move my rook away at some point. These bishops are killer. Look at this. Great attacking bishops. Okay, now that I have solidified that, what is my course of action? If I can get this pawn to move to capture either way, that's mate, right? But that's pretty far-fetched. There's no quick way to do that. He can't push, but this rook's the only thing defending this pawn. I don't see myself ever taking this pawn. There's no point. And the queen is fairly well placed. I could get the queen here, and that may be better, but it'll take me a few moves to get there because the two entry squares are both guarded by the knight. Excuse me. Unless I can do this. And I'm starting to use up a lot of time. Let's do this. Just get out of the way. Now, I'm not going to do this because I don't want to hang this pawn. But I need to find a way to get here. Maybe that is the fastest way. Let's see. Now this pawn might be a problem. Did he just... Okay. There might have been a time blunder. Threatening this. He can capture. He needs to capture with the knight, not the rook. Right? Does it work? Let's see. Threatening this. And he can't come to either dark square. Okay. And now what? Can't defend this bishop. Is this... Guess I could just come here, right? Let's see. What about here? No, can't do that. Rook's hanging. This maybe? Try this. Alright, no checks. No checks and a big threat. Wow. So I think I get out of this. Yeah. I knew I had a big advantage, but like say he comes here next, then I would just take because now the rook's hanging. So if he does this, then I can just yeah. So that's an easy win. All right, good game. Good game. I had a time the time advantage came into play in that game for sure. All right, let's play a Carol. Oh boy. I wish I could just go back to my double king pawn opening, but Daniel just ruined it. All right. I played that to play this, but now I kind of want to just yeah, let's just go in. Both pieces hitting this square. If queen here, rook here. Such an annoying game. I'm going to play my knight here and I'm going to play f6 because now the queen check isn't there. Okay. Doesn't allow it. So let's play this. C5 is in the near future. Hmm. Kind of want to just play this though and get the bishop there. That works too. Let's do that. Either way, f6 is coming. Now if he does like this, I'll play f6, knight here, and then knight here is a possibility. It looks like the only defense would be rook to d1 there, which feels like a concession. Opponent left the game. Really? Why? Don't make me wait this out, man. Why is it so long before I can claim victory? At least, well, we could talk about it at least. So say what I was talking about. Say he plays knight d to f3 here. After f6. Oh, there he is. Okay. So knight d to f3, I play f6. Okay, all of it's moot. The whole idea was this knight would have been undefended on d3. So after this knight comes here with a discovered attack on the knight and the knight attacking the rook would have to defend on d1. All right, going forward with my plan. All right, and now I win a pawn, or so it seems. Now you can't do anything stupid like this because I have a check. So I think it's just a free pawn. I think. I'll just move back. Free pawn. And now I can play c5. If knight here, I'll just move back. Um, where though? How about I capture first? Does that do anything? We could play it like that, right? Let's capture. All right. That makes for an interesting. Like, what does he do here? Say he captures this pawn. I think I just play f5. And then I have a protected pass pawn. Okay, he decided to go this way. So now I just take this. Takes. And what do I have here? Do I want to take? So if I take here, what kind of end game is that? I feel like I have to take here. Sorry, here. I'm up a pawn, but if we both have passers, I feel like it's more draw heavy. I feel like this is going to be mobilized easier. I mean, he can get his rook back there. Like if I push up, he gets his rook here, and then what? I'm not in good shape, I don't think. I mean, I'm in good shape. I'm up a pawn, but it's not a great advantage. Let's play this. If queen takes, I'm going to play rook here. All right. I think I just want to play up. Leave the queen right here. That makes sense to me. Let's do that. Now, if he plays here, I have to be very careful because the queen comes in here. There's also the possibility here of this, which is at least annoying. But then again, if he plays this, I think I just have this, and I'm fine. Okay, let's test it. Queen's guarding these two check squares. Okay, so what happens here? Is he going to play this? I have checks here, 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 and here if the rook moves. So that means there's a bunch of forks. And actually, I can reposition my queen here after the checks. Let's do that. So check. Hopefully he gives me another check. Okay, I was not expecting that. All right, let's do it this way. If king here, I get it there anyway. I'm up on time again. So I have time to think. Okay, this is interesting. Let's go here. If he comes here, the queen's guarding this check. I was gonna say that would be perfect to have an opportunity to get the rook in the game. Then again, I could sacrifice. All right, let's quit talking about sacrifices. No need. We're gonna try and bring the rook into the game soon. Like now. And now the two check squares are still guarded. He might bring the rook here, and if he does, I'll probably just come here. But again, I want to just shout out Ben Feingold because f6 is, again, as it always does, providing structural weakness. Not structural weakness, but tactical weakness, I should say. All right, so I can win this pawn here. Not only win this pawn, but get on this diagonal, which is extremely valuable. So let's do that. Check. And now I'm on this diagonal, guarding it. And it looks like I just win this pawn. And then I'm going to be threatening rook b1, winning the queen. So he can't give a check. So if he goes here, I take, and then he's vulnerable to this. He has an immediate threat to. If he goes here, then I get this with check. And then say he retreats to this square, then I have what? A few different ways. All right, so here I just do this. And now again, I'm threatening this. Rook to b1 is the immediate threat. Not easily met at all. He has no checks. This diagonal is guarded by the queen. This rank is guarded by the rook. This file is guarded by the pawn. No checks. All right. Is that how? So I can trade rooks. But is that the best way? Would it be better to trade queens? And I get it with check. That's the way. Okay, let's trade queens. With check. And bring the rook right back to a8. Right back to b8 to pivot to a8. Yeah, that's a winning position. Alright, good game. Let's see if that was best. Queen b1. They're giving a4 too. I mean, it's this the lock on the position is permanent. There's no real way for him to get me off of the defense of the king. So yeah, a4 does make sense, but they get and okay, so they give. I mean, it's all winning. It's all 5 pawns. All right, I'll play one more, and then I gotta go. Let's do some blitz. 3-2. B5. All right, now we get to have some fun. Now the immediate threat is this. I don't know if calling it a threat is accurate. Okay, that's a normal move. All right, let's see. How do I want to play against it? We can attack the pawns. All right, he's playing theory. Now this square. Okay. Maybe here? Yeah, why not? That bishop's always hard to get out of there anyway. So let's trade it off. Good move. Can I make a threat? I don't think so. I think the threats are over. He's going to be able to castle. I could play this, right? Lock the pawn down. Let's do that. Because then if he tries to win it, I have the knight check. Even better. Hmm. Hmm. It's here, right? Why not? Hmm. Queen here, maybe? Yeah. Queen here. Knight takes. Knight takes and then rook. Oh no, not rook there because of the knight fork. I might have to let him win a pawn. Wow. Okay. Think I'm just win this. What's he gonna do? Take this? Okay. Yeah. Let's play another one. That one was kind of weird. Yeah, I don't like any of those. Let's play another one. 2. Play 6-3 against a 24-79. This would be a good way to end the night. Either getting demolished or beating the highest rated player I've ever beaten. One or the other. Okay. What's a interesting way to play against this? Let's see. If knight f3, I pin it. He's probably going to play c4. Okay. I was wondering if he was going to block that directly. Um, is that bishop good? I know this bishop isn't. Yeah, let's just trade if he lets me. Mm Hmm. Here? Sure. Looks fine. Castle next. Castle, castle. All right. Trade this if he lets me. I'll trade here too. What's the point of this? I know it's not the push, not with my queen on this file. Maybe I just need to come here. Hmm, that's okay though. Tell you what, let's do this. If he doubles, I'll just play a4. I feel fine about this position. What's he gonna do? Sack a knight for 2 pawns? I don't think so. I don't think so. Might play this though. Okay, that works too. Can I just push here? Is that a thing? What is my queen doing? That's the other question. Queen's guarding this square. Is that all my queen's doing? Is guarding the square? Why can't I just play this? It's guarding the same square, right? Let's do that. That's annoying. It's gonna force him to weaken more, it looks like. All right. Kind of what I had in mind, but let's see. Before I take on Passat, let's make sure that that's what I want to do. Because this might be the move. Just trapping that pawn right there. And it's going to take him a couple moves to get his queen back in. I think that's the move. Yeah. And now this is a possibility. Hmm. So, no, it's not a trap. Because, like, if he takes, I take here, and now this rook is pinned to the king. So it's not a trap. It looks like a trap, but it's not. Well, he does want a pawn doing that. So maybe it is. Maybe I just move back here. This is a huge weakness now. And now he's going to sacrifice on this square. So I need to do this. But I want to get the knight here. Maybe I need to do this. I don't want to disconnect my rooks. Decisions, decisions. This is this is the best move, but again, man, what a juicy square. I can get this knight to it. Like that. Yeah, let's do it this way. Oh, but that allows him in here. Can't do that. Um, all right, maybe I just don't get anything there for a while. Because I definitely can't do this. This is passive. I shouldn't have done that. I could double. Let's do that. I'm hoping he gets impatient and plays this, but he's at 2400. I think he knows where the advantage is in the position. Now this knight does guard this square, so if he pushes again, I just take. But I'm starting to get to the territory where I can do this. And that's why he came here, so that he's hitting this pawn and this pawn. So I have to move here. And now, can I push? Probably not. Take, take, take. What about push knight takes f6? Does that do anything? Probably not. But you know, now that a rook is guarding f7, now I can move this knight to there, if that's the way I want to go about it. So like knight h7, c8, d6, and the promised land. Yeah, with the knight, with the rook guarding f7, I can do this. Let's do this. I think him getting in here is not a big deal. Take, take. If he pushes, I just take. Where's he going? Oh, rook over. That's okay. Here we go. Now I can come here, I can come here, and I can come here. I want to go here. Now that's met. Thought I was doing all that just to come here, but I want my major pieces hitting that pawn. Yep. Let's do it. Lock down, and now this is coming. Or maybe this way, right? Let's go this way to block this. None of that foolishness. And now I'm hitting this pawn. He's hitting this pawn, though. Totally forgot about that pawn. He might be winning now. That's horrible. Okay, that works. Here. And now with the queen off the board, boom. This knight guards this pawn. And I don't need this knight there anymore. This is coming here. I might be winning. He should have taken the b5 pawn, for sure. We're gonna go back and look at it after I either win this game or blunder it away, because I think I have an advantage here. Ah, man. Where is my advantage? Does it exist? What if I do this? What's the answer? Let's see. I'm curious. Is it just this? Does... Takes, 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 takes. No, he wouldn't take there. He wouldn't take there. That would be stupid. No, I don't want to draw. No, 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 no. I like this position too much. You might beat me, but no draw. Can't do that just yet. I'm gonna play here. No draw. He might beat me, but I feel like there's too much to play for. Over the board in a tournament against a higher rated player, maybe I take a draw in this position if I don't have a lot of time left. Now I'm threatening this. This is a real threat. Okay, he saw it. Here. Now I'm threatening this, and if takes, knight takes with a fork. There's a fork either way. Man, what about this? Does he have a threat? Let's get closer to the action over here. This is probably coming. Over here. And now next, I'm going to pile onto this pawn without letting go of the defense of this one. If he lets me. Here. Man, I want to go after this pawn, but I can't because it's defended here. I mean, I could still make threats, right? Let's do this. Okay, and the knight's guarding this square, so that's a good knight. All right, I'm ahead on time now. It's going to be big. Okay. Nope, not a threat. Go away from the action. This is next. All right, back up here. Keep that pawn tied down. I could also trade it if I'm so inclined. What about this? No. What about this? Sure. I'll trade this pawn for this pawn. He's going to check me with the knight first. He should, yeah. That is the move. Okay. Okay, I think this is winning. I think this is winning. This is definitely winning. Yeah, buddy. Highest rated player I've ever beaten. After turning down a draw, too. It's awesome. All right, let's see if I can. What was the move I wanted to see? There was a move I wanted to see. Oh, to see if he should have taken whenever I left this pawn go. So when I moved the queen, see, I'm ahead here. Knight d6 was good. There. There. Yeah, queen takes b5. And he has a slight, somewhere between, it's around equality. Yeah. But there's a couple moves that are around equality. But apparently, queen takes b5, and he's in good shape. This pawn is a major, major problem for him. And I could have pushed e5 here because the square is completely undefended. But I was worried about b5, and then I have a healthy edge. I think from here out. I don't think I ever let up. I might not have increased my advantage with every move, but I don't think I ever let up. Did they give rook 4 c6? Rook 4 c6. Okay. Not the best move, but good move. After f6, knight h3, e5. Yeah, and I'm way ahead here. Oh, let him go with that one. Thought I was doing well bringing it back to the action. What does he have? Okay, let's play through it. Rook b8. Oh, okay. Double attack. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. And just so you see it played out, if I take here, right, king h6, knight e6, boom. And now there's threats everywhere. Got it. So, going back to the game, I think I just held on to that 4 to 6 pawn advantage just for a very long time. And I don't remember the point at which he offered a draw, but it was before this. And then that discovery. Yeah. All right. Great game, guys. Glad y'all were here for it. I got to run. See y'all next time.